Hello, 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 my dear subscribers, Sun and Moon Rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the month of May for the sign of Scorpios. Happy Mother's Day to all these Scorpios women out there, and to those that are father and mother to their children. I'm sorry that my videos came a little bit late, but I will be working on them sooner. I had a couple of back things to happen to me. So with that said, Scorpios, I'm going to start your reading. The foundation of your card has the Prince of Wands. This can either you're dealing with someone that is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this could be your children. You may be concerned about your children, one of your children, or your children in period. In general, okay? This can also means that you had acted like the Prince of Wands, and you, in your foundation, you're not acting like a Scorpio, but you're acting like the fire signs. Or maybe you have fire in your rising moon or on sun rising. So you have to do the natal chart to find out about this. What crosses the beginning of your reading is the Ace of this. So financially, you are probably becoming a little bit more stable, a little bit more your finances are getting better. So you either in a new beginning of a new job, or you had a raise, or you're changing jobs. In particular, if this has to do with finances, I think that this has to do with finances, because here is the Hangman. So now when the Hangman comes, is a major arcana. You may be into some kind of life-changing situation. You're by yourself thinking what you're going to do with your life. What are you going to do? What are your expectations if you are change jobs? Or this is a very spiritual card that you start seeing your life in a different perspective. It's kind of like the Hermit card. This one is all about you deciding where you're going, which way you're going to go in your path, in your life, in your new beginning. So and the bottom card that you have is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the card that is actually telling you about communication. It's about truth being told. It's about having the strength and going into the life that you want to go into. Okay, so let's say, because this is air energy, this could also be a spiritual path. If you decide to let's say you decide to move on with someone, this represents the elements of the union of the water and air. So you are here deciding which way you're going. This is a very spiritual card, almost like the Hangman too. So you're gonna cut people out of your path. That's how I see the Ace of Swords. Tell the truth, conquer. It's gonna be a triumph, and it's gonna be also a new beginning of something that you want to do. You have two aces, the Ace of this and the Ace of Swords. So this can also represent air energy. You may be dealing with the earth signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and here you might be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so there's two aces going on, so it's two beginnings that you're planning to do. Here in the past, you had the Ace of Swords, so it was a lot of interference, a lot of problems going on with you. Either whatever in your past, everything was interfered. Whatever you were doing, it went bad. Okay, things, or you were doing certain things that it was not up to your expectations. You have a completion, a card number 4, meaning that with the 4, and you have 2. you had 2 4s, so there is a completion that you're doing. 4s and 10s is about completions, but this time with the 4 of Wands, this probably has to do with your career and what you're planning to do. So you might be in a situation that you're happy in your job and you're okay with it. The Knight of Swords is probably an energy of a moving energy, so it's someone that could be coming to see you or you going to see them, and this could represent us again, air sign, Geminis and Libra or Aquarius. So it's very common for Scorpio today, either Aquarius, Libras, or Geminis. So it's not surprising. So there's someone coming either to see you or you see them. There is a distance, and it has to do with the energy of the earth signs, or it could be an earth sign energy. With the 4 of Cups, it's going to be like some kind of celebration going on. So in this card with the 4 of Wands is about marriage. Wands to me is either career, life purpose, or strong love guidance. So maybe you are either falling in love or getting involved with someone with that energy. Because the problem is that even though you had the feelings for this person, you're afraid of failing. You had the 7 of Swords in your house, so that means that you're afraid of failing. So you need to be a little bit more in control of your life and try not to be too dominant. You get the 2 of Swords, or the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is people that are very controlling and dominant in the relationship. It shouldn't be like that. And what happens if you feel afraid and you're dominant, the 10 of Swords signifies that you will fail this relationship if this has to do with a relationship. If it has to do with work, don't try to be the control person. Very common for these people to control the situation, and what happens is where you can fall in this relationship. Okay, so if this is a boss relationship with your job, and don't try to dominate the people around you. So I'm gonna clarify the interference that you had in the past, which I don't really concentrate on the past, but let me clarify this. If you come here, you had a lot of problems, probably because of the way you talk, your mouth, because Ace of Swords is also your mouth, the way you talk, the way you say your words. As words can either kill you or make you happy. Words can either destroy a family or destroy a friend, destroy a town for lies and deceptions. So this happened to you in the past. You want this happiness, but you need to change the way you talk to people, or the way you behave with people, because nobody wants to be threatened. The same thing in the top. If you keep on going with that same energy, you can lose it all. Okay, because of your vocabulary, the way you talk, the way you express yourself, accusing someone of something if you're not sure, that's not good. Let's say what the interference card was in the past. Wealth. In the past, you had a lot of wealth, but you lost it all because of, and you had a completion of financially, you were doing great. Okay, so you lost it maybe because of the same communication, something to do with how you behave, how you talk. This is the cards of communication. So you had it all. Let's see what happens with the 10 of Swords here. What's going to happen if Scorpio continues with this control situation and this ruling? What does a Scorpio needs to do? See, you need to be a little, you're going to be disappointed if you continue with this. Okay? So try not to beat yourself into a position that you have, you're gonna feel disappointed. See, because you have the Prince of Swords. So it's all about communication. Is you have to learn how to talk, Scorpio. Other than that, you can lose it all again and again. So keep your mouth shut when you have to. Don't say what you don't have to say. Let people come to you and tell you what they want from you, so your life doesn't go around if it's your job or your relationship. Let's see what comes up for the month of May for the single ones in the relationship part. Let's say for the romance, love, whatever you singles or Scorpios, what's going on with you? You have the King of Coins. So some of you feel like you have all the money in the world, but you're by yourself in that card. So you may you're too materialistic. The King of Swords is I'm sorry, the King of Coins is kind of like the energy of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Sometimes you have to put the money on the side and see the feelings of what it is that you want, because you can have all the money in the world, but you may not have the love and affection that you're looking for from a significant other. So I feel a very arrogant king here, and this is not who you are, Scorpio. For the married ones, you have the Two of Cups and the Five of Swords. The Five of Wands, I'm sorry. For the married ones, you have a very good relationship with your wife. You have the Two of Cups. This is a very fulfilled relationship, okay? And for the ones that are probably living together or still married, whatever, you have the Five of Wands. You're probably still looking for something out there. You're still being the lover boy. And, you know, you may think that you're the lover boy, but you're really not, okay? So, I feel that you had to make a decision to what you're going to do with your life, because you're probably dating someone, living with someone, and they are dating other women. And for what? Because at the end of the day, you may end up with nothing. For those that are not living together, and you live in your house and I live in mine, you have the Three of Wands, meaning that you may have more than one person that might be interested in you, or you're interested in them, or maybe the other person might have other people around them that wants to be with this woman, okay? So if you're in a relationship that you're on your side and you're on the other side, this woman that you're with might be more people might be interested in them, and others, you have a distance between the two of you, but there is love involved. You have the Knight of Cups, which is your energy of Gemini's, the Cups, and you're very much emotionally attached to this person that you're with that is far from you. Okay, so there's a very steady relationship. It's just far from each other. Okay, let me clarify the Five of Swords here and the Three of Swords. There's two people in the Gemini energy that either that you're Gemini, Scorpio, that you might be dealing with more than one woman, or maybe for those living apart, they might be dealing with more than one man. So that could be happening too. Let's see what comes up for the ones that are living together with a partner. See, you had the Ten of Coins, so it means that you probably in this relationship, and this has a lot to do with finances. It's all about money, okay? I don't see the relationship be based on love like this one, okay? So your relationships to those that are dating somebody else it's just about money, okay? So it's not even on. See, this one with the Three of Wands, you get the Chariot. You might be dealing with a Cancer sign. The Chariot represents Cancer also, or you are gonna to see how you're moving this woman to you. It's like you would like this woman to move with you, or you're gonna move in with this woman. There is gonna be, because other than that, you may lose this person, if you're far away from each other. Okay, so you're gonna have to make a decision because this person is admired by other people. Let's see if you have any repetitions cards here. The Hangman and the Knight of Swords. I have a Knight here. Ten of Wealth. See, you have Ten of Wealth here. So women in the past could have been with you just for finances. Okay. Okay, so some of you had a relationship that had to do only with finances, and that's the reason why the person was with you. But there was no love involved in this relationship, okay? So let's see what comes out for you for the oracle, the tree oracle. You have the elm, and the elm is a green energy. So green is wisdom, okay? The color of green is wisdom. And the tree that came for you was the elm. The elm says, the message for this tree tells you, I have lived beside humans for thousands of years, and I am your friend. My word is applicable, and my leaves feel livestock. I can teach you to connect wholeheartedly with those in your life, so your relationships become stronger and more satisfying. So it's telling you that you want to have a relationship that is more satisfying, not just the financial situation that you're being part of, okay? See, this one is also the kingdom. That's why you're probably alone, because your relationships have been being all about money. Right way up. Be clear when talking to other people so they are able to understand exactly what you mean. Dropping hints or expecting others to read between the lines of what you're saying will only lead you to confusion and resentment. So you see, this card is also telling you about your communication problem. And you got too many of those here. You got the Dominion card with the wands here. The Ruin card for those Ten of Swords, which is a very painful card. And you had another sword, and this is two communications cards. All of these swords represents communications. Okay, so you have killed people in your path because of the way you talk, the way you express yourself. So let's see what comes out for the Oracle of Kuan Yin and see what Kuan Yin wants to tell you. Okay, there's Kuan Yin's oracles. Kuan Yin tells you, Blosdon of the Sky Dancer. Okay, so you got the card number 3. It says, Kuan Yin dances creative energy and light across the sky, causing blossoms to descend. In the same way, when we tap into a spiritual power of creation, we cause our life and all of our life around us to bloom. Creation is natural spiritual power within you, beloved. Force can slow down the process. It is time to stop striving and to allow your manifestation to acquire trust. Let go. Allow your creation to grow. See, and you have one of the cards that says about force, which is the controlling card with the Two of Wands. Let's see where it is. It's not here. I don't know where it went. Anyway, you had the Two of Swords in this card, right here. This is about forcing things to happen. Don't force it, just let it happen. Scorpio. I'm sorry if I just said for some reason I said another sign. So the healing with the Sky Dancer. Perceive yourself in a vast, peaceful, dark space that feels simultaneously full and empty. This space holds you and yet does not confine you in any way. As you imagine this dark space supporting you like a cosmic cradle, gently say aloud, I now call upon the Jin potency of Kuan Yin to help me let go of the need to force, to struggle, and to believe that I must make things happen on my own accord, that I must be in control for my creation to manifest. Help me trust the universe, trust my own soul, trust in the inherent godness of life and the responsiveness of the cosmos and my own value. Please help me, beloved, that my creation may occur swiftly and gratefully with beauty and divine protection. Imagine that within this darkness you sense a light or waving gracefully, endless blossom of light following in the trail. Allow yourself to join with the light, becoming aware that it's the satisfactory sky dancer Kuan Yin. If you wish to join her in a dance, feeling the heavenly light of creation flowing all around you, both now as a beautiful open blue sky streaming with sunlight, feel the jar of blossom from Kuan Yin's aura and swirl around you, both in spiral. Be in your heart and when you're ready, just open your eyes. The prayer to the sky dancer. Below Kuan Yin, the sky dancer, blossom with creation, I am with you, the power of my divine feminine. I am one with peace with creation that will manifest. I am love, I am surrendering, I am Jim, I am bliss. I let go to receive, I let go to flow. Peace in my heart now fertilizes my creation to grow. Om Marim Param. So if you decide, you can do the prayer prior to it or you can do it afterwards. It's up to you. I try to pray before I meditate, but everybody has their own ways. The book sends the meditation, the prayers afterwards. So it's up to you. Okay, my dear Scorpios, I hope this reading was helpful to some of you, and I hope this brings you a new clarity to things that are happening in your life. Love and light, and I see you in the next video. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and if you want to clarify your energy and what's going on with your life, and you would like to have a personal reading, don't hesitate to go to mariatheclairvoyant.com. Bye-bye, and I see you in the next video.